take electricity that's coming out of the mains, it's coming out at 60 cycles per second, right? So let's say that we can take that, and by means of some really nice electronics, we can increase the frequency to, let's say, 20,000 cycles per second, 20 kilohertz. So we feed a 20 kilohertz signal, high power signal, through a matching network to this coil, or this source antenna, if you call it that way. And this antenna has been made so that it resonates with that signal that we're feeding to it. And so that resonance phenomenon means that that field that's going to be created in the vicinity of the coil, by Ampere's law, there's going to be a field that's going to be storing energy in this area. And so let's say that now you have a secondary coil that is embedded in the bottom of your vehicle. It's nicely tucked in there, you can't see it, and it's perfectly matched or tuned through a matching network as well to that same frequency that's being produced in that space through that magnetic field. So by the second beautiful law of nature called Faraday's law of induction, you now bring this secondary coil right above this, or very close to it. And so this flux that is emanating from the primary is creating a changing potential difference that is now driving a current at the same frequency that's carrying a lot of power, and that is now being used to charge wirelessly the vehicle. So this is called resonant magnetic coupling. It's something that's been researched for the last 10 years, is relatively new. And there is actually a standard, that's SAE standard, Society of Automotive Engineers, that's being developed right now in the works, and by 2015 they're targeting to have the formal standard laid out so that they can test these things on the road and maybe even have some limited amounts of production prototypes. So we're trying to make a low power prototype. When I say low power, these are going to hopefully be able to transfer about a kilowatt or greater at about 8-inch distance with hopefully greater than 86% efficiency. So that's in a nutshell what we're trying to do. So the coils have been designed, and right now I'm working on an inverter that is similar to this. This is a 3-phase inverter. I'm working on a single-phase inverter that will take that 60 hertz signal, feed the power to this, and then we're going to extract it on the secondary. So that's what we're